Welcome to a Cicero Talk. Today I'm in a car park and a little known street right in the middle, right in the heart of Rome. In ancient times, in the Roman Republic and Roman Empire, this used to be called the Vicus Jugarius. And together with its twin, the Vicus Tuscus, these two streets connected the Tiber to the Forum Romanum. And these two streets ran through an incline, a little valley between two of the 7 hills of Rome. Right behind me are the southeastern slopes of the Capitoline Hill, the Mons Capitolinus. Somewhere high up there used to be the enormous temple of Jupiter Optimus Maximus, St. Peter's Dome for the classical Romans. And down those cliffsides they used to throw the traitors, tie their hands behind their backs and just throw them down, right to where we are here today. This little valley was called Velabrum, and when the Tiber would overflow and cause one of those famous historical Tiber floods, these streets and this little incline would turn into a river carrying the Tiber's water right into the Forum Romanum and turn the Forum into a little lake. So somewhere in the 8th century, it must have been that during one of those famous floods, the little basket carrying the two infant boys, Romulus and Remus, would have come down here on the waves of the Tiber floods and would have caught up in one of these trees, or one of these trees, the famous fig tree, Ficus ruminalis. Once the floods went down and the waters flowed back to the Tiber, the basket would be there with the two boys crying for help, and the wolf, the she-wolf, would find them. So this, in ancient times, would have been a very, very important place for the Romans. But today, it's a car park and a little known street, and there is something else I want to show you. Because in this street, there is this. And this column is a replica of one of the famous milestones, the Roman milestones. These columns are found, nowadays they're found, all through what used to be the Roman Empire. From the Scottish border to the Ethiopian borders, from Syria to Morocco. Everywhere these pillars turn up. And the Romans put these to indicate the distance from Rome to anywhere in the empire. Because, like the Emperor Augustus used to say, all roads in this world lead to Rome. And when you follow this street nowadays, just all the way to the Forum Romanum, you can still find the place where Augustus put up the famous golden milestone, the 0 milestone, from which all roads through the Roman world connected. But this is a modern day replica. And just take a look at the inscription on the pillar. And it says, it's in Italian, it says that on the 28th of October in the year 1933, this whole area was renovated. This site of Campidoglio, the Italian name for the Capitoline Hill, and this was put up this way, Regnando Vittorio Emanuele III, during the reign of Victor Emmanuel III, Capo del Governo, head of state, and someone called Francesco Boncompagni Ludovisi, who was the governor of Rome. So that's what the inscription says. But there is something funny going on here, because there is a space between the lines Vittorio Emanuele III and Capo del Governo. Why is there a space? And who is Capo del Governo? Victor Emmanuel? Well, he was the king of Italy. Why indicate him, call him Capo del Governo? The clue might be on this side. Just turn here again. Look at the uppermost line, the Roman numerals, the year 1933, 11. Now what's 11? It's October, which is the 10th month. So 11, and that's the clue. Because 11 is the 11th year of the fascist reign. 1922, Benito Mussolini became Il Duce, the leader of the Italian state, the fascist Italian state. 11 years, 1933 would make 1922. And that's a solution. Because for all these inscriptions, which are found all over the city, they always indicate three persons: the king, the governor of Rome, and Il Duce himself. So this actually is not an empty space. There used to be the words Benito Mussolini, Capo del Governo, head of state. But his name was erased. That's what the ancient Romans called damnatio memoriae. Just rub him out of memory. We don't talk about him anymore. We don't speak about him anymore. Mussolini put this up because in Mussolini's days, this street, Vico Jugario, not only connected the Tiber to the Forum, but also Mussolini's famous highway, Il Via del Mare, which leads from the Piazza Venezia, right behind this hill, Piazza Venezia, all the way to Ostia and his new city, EUR, his fascist new city. So to celebrate that mighty feat, he brought the modern highway in a direct connection to the Forum. So that means that today I'm not just standing in a car park in a little known street in the heart of Italy, in the heart of Rome. This is where all history comes together, on a sidewalk in a side street. Nearly 28 centuries, all combining together, bringing history right here to us today. Because always bear in mind that history is like a never-ending story, and whoever wrote its script made sure that everything connects to everything else. See you next time on the Cicero Company channel.